Now this is a rare and strange occasion.
That's right.
You are not normally in that chair.
No, I am not.
So look, everybody hold on. The foundation of the world is shaking here because the great Andrew Lepley, longtime director of photography and loyal comrade here at East Main Studios, you are not behind the camera.
I know.
You are in front of the camera.
Which is a very odd place for me and also makes me very uncomfortable.
Just to dispel any rumor, you have been in front of the camera once or twice.
True.
We've worked on some projects where we needed a quick comedic element, and you have inserted yourself.
True, true.
And actually, I'm still laughing inside at those moments. So what's it been like being the dedicated DP for East Main Media and TAPintoTV and, you know, whatever versions of all of this we've had in the past? What's it been like? Tell me.
Well, it's been a very interesting challenge for me because we've known each other for 20 years.
Easily.
Easily?
Yep.
When I came on board with you, you had I didn't come out of film school. I had been a stills photographer for probably 30 years,
Right.
25, 30 years before then.
Which, by the way, is how we met, is on DVD projects originally, right?
Right.
You were the still photographer.
Right.
And my team at the time was developing the DVDs. So that's over 20 years ago, and we met during those sessions. So yeah, you were doing stills, and frankly, we weren't really in the business of filming stuff.
Right.
So we embarked on that together.
We did. We both came in kind of at the same time. And which was one of the surprising things for me is not having any background in video. Why would this guy hire me, bring me in to start doing this?
Mistake number one.
That's right. That'll learn you.
Yeah. Please continue.
So it was very inspiring for me to know that I could come in to work for this company and be just, go, kid, get behind the camera and start shooting. This is what we're doing. This is what we need from you. Get in there and do it.
Yeah.
And off we went.
Now, an interesting thing to highlight here is what that work was. We were putting stuff on TV.
Yes, we were.
This was get a camera and boom, suddenly we're watching the stuff on television on the weekend. Right. Yeah. Back to the cliche question a little bit, which is what has surprised you the most about that evolution?
Well, when I first started doing the work, it was strictly camera. I was on one camera, somebody else was on another camera, somebody else was on sound, somebody else was on teleprompter. And because of the pandemic and because of what happened with us, we found out that we could keep going with a skeleton crew and suddenly, okay, kid, you're doing the camera, you're doing the lighting, you're monitoring the sound, you're running a teleprompter now. And this was all semi-new to me, but it was like, wow, they'll let me do this. They'll trust me to do this, to get this show out, have it look good, sound good. And that's been a real thrill for me to know that I can come in and take up these extra responsibilities and keep this thing going.
Yeah, keep the ship going down the river. Okay, hold on. Stop the presses. You have to explain what the Andrew Lepley food rule is.
The Andrew Lepley food rule states that you should never eat a food that is named after a place unless you are actually in that place.
For example?
For example, never order New England clam chowder in Cincinnati. It's guaranteed to cause problems.
I want to highlight, everyone in the world must know, when a request comes your way, the answer we always get is, not a problem, Not a problem. Andrew Lepley, King of the World.
Thank you.